Hey everyone, Sarah here. I'm here to do my Hobonichi Cousin Functional Planning Week 4. I have no idea. It's early. Anyhow, so we'll get into it. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Getting closer to 1,000 subscribers. So thank all of you, and thank you to all my patrons. We're having so much fun. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. All right, so we're getting into it this week. So week 4, and I'm just getting out my work bullet journal, and I was just quickly going through my meeting notes that I had taken to see if I had any items that I had to put in my next actions list, and I didn't have anything. And I really haven't just been dealing with issues all week. It's the end of the month, so this is very typical for month end for me. And I'm just updating my next action list here. So going through my trigger list, emptying the brain. Love it, love it, love it, love this thing. And just always come up with something, unfortunately, but also fortunately. So I'm just going through and adding the things that I just know have come up in conversations, just random stuff going on. Work. So work is interesting. Still living the dream there. And honestly, it is I do like my job, but going through, there's just so much going on. So I'm getting ready to do my brainstorming roadmap session that I've talked about. So you guys saw my work bullet journal, success at work. So January, I'm focusing on just defining success at home, at work, doing a bunch of things to just figure out what it looks like, what it feels like, what it means to me, what it means at work, my team. And so that's we're all about January. Then February, that's when we kind of move on and start executing all the things that help me get to that definition of success. So still working on that. So plan with the Monday video I put up is really going to be deep diving into what success at work looks like for me and my team. So here I'm starting my spread in my Hobonichi. So my top 3s. Again, these are the top 3 things I got to get done that day. These are really focused around work for the most part, not just because that's what I think about every day when I start my day. I don't think they have to be. And here my sidebar, I just put in the things that I want to focus on for the week in each area of my life. So my CI project, that's our Patreon thing that we're talking about. So CI stands for continuous improvement. So this week I'm really focusing on breaking down what success looks like at work and identifying objectives for the year for myself, for my team. We got to set our goals for 2021, that whole thing, that all. So that's what January is kind of dedicated to for me. And then family, we're focusing on making dinner together, in which we actually did that the other night, and we had fun. All we did was make steak and cheese subs. It really wasn't all that fancy, but honestly, we actually laughed a lot, and it was fun, and all kind of jumped in and helped out, which I was happy about because it's hard to engage teenage boys these days. But it was fun. We had a good time. So anywhoosie, I'm putting in my top 3. And again, I love this top 3 because it's like a template. Like, do these things. Every day you should focus on getting top 3 things done. And I love, that's what my whole thing about the planner is. It's a template for my life, my day, my weeks, my months, my years. So that's what I'm a fan of. And I have to be honest with you, I was using the tweezer things. My thumbs are really hurting. I know I've talked about this in the past, so I've solved my phone issue, but now I actually think it's how I use my mouse on my laptop. But anyhow, so still dealing with my thumbs. So anyway, you could kind of see me being a little awkward putting the stickers in here, but my thumbs are sore. So kind of a weird situation. So anyhow, I put my weekend, this week, next week, And then I'm putting my work schedule in there, my Plan the Grind schedule. So I put my posting schedule. I'm going back to 2 videos a week. So my Monday productivity video and my Friday plan with me. And then, so I'm going to kind of skip out on the vlogs for now. The next thing I'm putting in, every morning when I start my day, I do some daily management. So that's what you see me writing in there. Then I have a manager's meeting where we all kind of huddle and set priorities for the day. And then also it's actually technically the first week of our fiscal month. So we go into routine 1, and I'll be doing a video about routines soon. So working on putting it together. And then I'm just putting my meetings in. So a lot of the meetings that I put in here, I run them. So that's different prep work than being an attendee to a meeting. So that's kind of how I use the stickers. And yeah, actually next week is interesting because I have 2 days where I'm in a leadership session. So I don't actually have the meetings, and I'll go back and pull those stickers out. And then my team and I are doing our brainstorming session on Tuesday night to come up with some projects for us to work on. So we're actually having after work hours, and we'll be working on that. So what else? That's like my week. And this is, I think, where I'm realizing I printed out the wrong calendar, the wrong week from a calendar. So I had to find my work phone. But the leadership session will be interesting. So I use this, and when I'm looking at my weekly spread, so here I'm taking it out, realizing, I actually have the leadership session, so I'm not going to those meetings. So I look at this to see what I have for available time for me. So now I'm seeing my Wednesday, Thursday is completely blocked off. And then so Monday, Tuesday, and Friday obviously have to be more productive, I guess, or more effective, I would say. So here I'm going into my dailies, and what I like to do is structure my dailies based on what my week looks like, my weekdays. So like Monday, I have my next action agenda, my inbox, my to-do, and then waiting on. And I think I actually screwed these up a little bit. I'm trying to get them in a certain order, but I'm still trying to form this kind of habit here. And I structure my day. So throughout the day, if something comes up, I just throw them in that section of the daily. I don't know, it works for me. It helps me. I'm good with it. And then I do my moments that matter. So those are the things these are really focused on more my personal life. So moments that matter, like drinking water, the meals that I have, how much money I'm spending, what's my stress level. I actually use mood for stress level. I haven't been wearing my Garmin though. I think I need a new band. It's really bothering me these days. So I find that that's the reason why I take it off. So I think I need to find a new band. But anyhow, and I'm putting to do and waiting on. So next actions are generally work related. To dos are generally personal, like things to do. They're really the same thing. In my mind, I separate them. So I just separate them on the page. Go with how you think is really my tip there. Because you don't want to be fighting your brain throughout the day. Is this a next action or to do? Oh my God. It's just, I don't know. Why do that? Just put it where you think, the way you think about it. So here I'm just continuing to put it in. So you'll see Wednesday and Thursday, I just put agenda and to do because I know I'm going to sit in that meeting. There's a formal agenda that is there. Already set. It's not my meeting. It's like with all the big people, but I want to review the agenda and maybe there's some speaking points I want to think about or talk about or pay particular attention to. So I'm putting that agenda section in there. And then to do is what my personal to-dos are for that day, because just because I'm in a meeting all day doesn't mean I don't have things to do after work. And then my Saturday, Sunday, I just go in and put to do because I don't have an agenda. I don't have an inbox. And I just dump all the things. And that's really where I do a lot of my Plan the Grind stuff, printing and cutting and new products and all that fun stuff. So I just make a list of all the things I got to print and cut. And then Tuesday, I'm actually realizing, oh, my son usually works on Thursday. So on, by Tuesday, I need to make sure I have a ride for him to work, because I'm not going to be able to take a late lunch and drive him to work. So I just got to find a ride for him. And so I just wrote that in there, and I'm future planning. So here I'm just kind of looking at what I got going on for the week, and then what meetings I have. So if I have a meeting on, like, say Tuesday, I know I have to maybe build out my agenda on Monday. So I'll put that in a next action. So here's the old flip through. So thanks for watching, everyone. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.